Hello there, wrestling fans. This is your main man, the main wrestling Mark, as if there is no others. Um, I'm here to talk about basically the state of wrestling. Right now, I'm just going to kind of go over. There's so much news and rumors going on. I really want to. That's kind of what I want to address. I want to address all the news and rumors. First of all, what's not really news and rumor was news and rumor is the return of Batista. A lot of people are getting excited for this, and I can understand why. I mean, for the last couple of months, it's kind of been evident that the Batista was going to come back in some form or fashion. He was done with his movie deals. The MMA thing didn't work out, and he's probably what 44, 45 years old, so he's kind of right there at the edge of his career. If he's going to come back, he really needs to do it. The this short window, the doors are closing. With that being said, it's a good thing for morale. It's a good thing for a pop, and it's exciting. It's fresh. He's been going since May 2010, so I'm sure that he's not been going long enough to where people will not know who he is. Now, is this going to help WWE long term? No. Is this going to take a spot of somebody maybe like a Roman Reigns, somebody like that that's kind of getting, or Big E Langston is kind of moving up to that next length? Yes, it will. Is that a good thing? No, it's not. And that's the problem I have with it. Now, if they use this to get over that Big E or that Roman Reigns that he's kind of taking a slot for, that's a good thing. I hope that's where it's going. I'm sure this storyline will last all the way into WrestleMania, and he may go on to the new season of what I call a new season after WrestleMania. I look at wrestling into seasons. That leads me to the next rumor is that Brock Lesnar is going to be a UFC 168. Supposedly Brock Lesnar, rumors is that he's wanting to make another run at the UFC. Now, obviously, if he makes a run at the UFC, he can't be affiliated with the WWE. Dana won't allow it for sure, and Vince as well. But like I said, that's just a rumor. That Dana White who is the president, CEO of UFC, was asked about it. He said he honestly didn't. Well, I don't know if he used the word honesty, but he used the words that he did not know about it. So, next rumor is Vince McMahon made the statement that we are going to use John Cena on top until his time is coming past. He's the man who feeds us. I hate those comments. That right there kind of just my last podcast that I did, a heartfelt podcast that I did. Please watch it, where I basically said that come down to Vince McMahon needs to grow some grapefruits or even some grapes. Just totally helps my case out so much. And that like Vince McMahon's ever missed a meal or ever, I'm sure in his life, ever had a hard time where he needed money to feed himself. But that's not the point. The point is, if you watch my last broadcast I did, it supports it 110%. Speaking of John Cena, next rumor is that it's going to be maybe tagging John Cena up with Hulk Hogan, or John Cena versus, and this is why I wear this shirt, Bray Wyatt. I'm excited about that because I think that Bray Wyatt is a future star. I'm not so sure about Luke Harper and Eric Roman, but Bray Wyatt is. And by WrestleMania, if they keep pushing the way they're pushing him, he could be in that main event. And if they're going to try to pursue that and get that in the road in that direction and going that way, I'm behind that 110%. May not be good for Bray Wyatt. Next rumor feud for Randy Orton is CM Punk. I like that. Another big rumor is that Triple H is really bringing in all these tag teams and is going to try to boost the tag team division up, and that's old school, and I'm 110% behind that too. That's good news. I'm glad to hear that. Also good for Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards, who's I can't remember their names they're going by. They were American Wolves in RH, in case you didn't know. Now they're going by the American Pit Bulls. They were on Nexus. They took on the Dissension. They had a great match. Yeah, they were squashed, but they showed what they can do. The crowd recognized them, which is a great thing. I'm trying to think, off the top of my head, any rumors. There's a lot of people that's on the chopping block that thinks that may not make it through. It could be in this next big firing of, after WrestleMania. Camacho's one, JTG, JoJo from the Total Divas is a rumored one to be cut. Kirk Hawkins, which I thought he was cut. I thought he got cut with Tyler Rex, but I guess he didn't. So those are some names there that are being kind of thrown around. And of course, Sin Cara, the original Sin Cara, not Sin Cara that's played by Hunico now, are all on the hot seat. And if something doesn't happen, and Yoshi Tatsu is another one. Basically been away from TV. Speaking of being away from TV, Heath Slater had some personal issues, which I don't know. It has been off TV since beginning of December. They've been calling 3MB, 2MB. They want to keep 3MB around. They're basically some glorified jobbers. So I really didn't even notice that Heath Slater was off TV until I read, I went on Rumor Mill. I went on Rumor Mill last night, and I just kind of want to post a lot of things about the Rumor for now. I'm just not enough. There's been so many recordings for TNA, and there's been so many recordings here lately for WWE, which I understand. But I think TNA, I was thinking about this. They recorded I think their last live show that they recorded was a month and a half, 2 months ago. And, I'm kind of looking at this and thinking, why would they do that so many times? They actually got another recording that's going to be played next week. And, today is 12/27/13. I was thinking about it, and I think a lot of it is because there's a lot of contracts that are ready to expire for the new year. Jeff Hardy's, which supposedly signed an extension, and of course, as you know, they did the I Quit storyline, which means he's probably coming back. AJ Styles, his contract was up. What I'm understanding, they re-signed with that. Sting's and Kurt Angle's is coming up too, and those two have not, as far as I know, have not re-signed. So those could be two names that they're going to lose. I don't mind so much Sting. Kurt Angle, I hate to see go, but if he shows up in Pittsburgh at the Royal Rumble, wow. You want to talk about Batista all you want, but Kurt Angle showing up in Pittsburgh, that's a big deal. So I think that's why they did so many recordings. I don't know for 110%. The reason why that Magnus has got the belt is he's going to go to UK. The reason why Jeff Hardy's leaving TV is because he can't go over to UK, and they're going to get some time off. And then when they come back, they need Jeff Hardy. I mean, if they're going to get rid of Sting and Hogan and even Angle, they need Jeff Hardy, and I think Jeff Hardy's happy there. So that's a good thing. That's pretty much everything I can really think of that's going on in the rumor mills. I'm sure there's probably a big rumor popping up right now as I'm doing this podcast. But I'm going to watch, I know what's going to happen. I decided to watch SmackDown, which is pre-recorded. And if it goes the way I think it will, I'll probably put a post about that. But like I said, once again, I'm the main wrestling mark, and I want you all to be the main wrestling marks with me. Please put any posts, comments on my page. I deeply appreciate it. I need some feedback. So, thank you.